diamonds in the rough. NFL Draft Diamonds. Time to shine.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Williams with NFL Draft Diamonds, and today I have with me Zaire Mitchell, who is a tight end out of Notre Dame College. How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Can you describe to our viewers just a little bit about your overall career?
Um, I'm a senior at Notre Dame College. It's been a rough start getting there. It was really a new thing in my mind. I never really thought I'd be playing college football for a college team. It was kind of new to me. I got over it quickly after that second year. It was really a big step, a big learning process step.
Cool. And you're from Maryland, from Richard Montgomery. I realized that you were also a basketball player there, and when you came to Notre Dame College, I mean, you actually have had some good success over the past couple years. I believe last year you were on the All-Conference first team as a tight end. So obviously a lot of good things going for you there. Um, Zaire, just tell me, what is the best part about your game?
I would say blocking because I sacrifice my body. I've gotten to the point where I just said, you know what, the team needs a blocking tight end. I'm there for it. I'll give my body up to be able to make a play happen on that field. Now, as far as blocking goes, I'll tell my coach, listen, you need me to block, I got you. As far as making a play for the team, that comes second. It's second nature. Me blocking and giving my body up for the team is one big attribute that I take pride in on my play on the field.
Cool. And I realize also that you have really great experience on special teams. I have in my notes that a couple years ago you had blocked punt, which is pretty exciting, and that you were able to actually take one in for a score that same year. That was your sophomore year.
Yeah.
Uh, Anything you want to add to that? I mean, again, being on special teams.
Being on special teams, punt return is probably my favorite out of all of the other special teams, and also kick return. I'm sorry. Being able to block for the fastest guy on the field, two of the fastest guy on the field, but now it's just one. But it was just an honor being able to block and sacrifice my body for the team, and also allowing my teammate to be able to make a play and help the team win. Also long snapping. I know it's not a lot of guys out there that long snap, but me being able to have the future to long snap also gives me a boost of me wanting to be on special teams.
That's great. So, I mean, at the professional level, I mean, who knows? I mean, you could be the long snapper as well as a tight end, depending on what's needed. So it's kind of nice that you're able to bring that to the table.
Right.
Zaire, tell me a little bit about the film room. So when you're looking at the film room, maybe now versus like, I don't know, like high school, tell me maybe what sticks out, like how you approach the film room, maybe how things have changed, just kind of in a nutshell. Talk to me about your experience with the film room and how that molds you as a player.
As far as the film room goes, we're really key on attention to detail. So if the coach makes a point about how we should step into a block, and he lets us know that we need more of a vertical step and not a lateral step in that block, then we have to change it the next day, or we have to work on it the next day, because we know what we're doing wrong and why we can't get to that block on time. As far as us lunging at perimeter blocks and us not being able to get to a screen block on time because we're taking the wrong steps, we really take pride in attention to detail things as far as running routes and getting to certain blocks on time. So as far as running routes, we look at the defense. If the defenses are in a different zone that we haven't seen in that past game, we look at how we're going to maneuver through that defense and dissect that defense.
Great. And so obviously everyone's situation's a little different right now, given the COVID-19 restrictions. Are you in a position where you're able to work out? I mean, you able to try and better yourself in some fashion? You have access to a gym?
I do have access to a gym every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I work out. I do a specific workout for each day. Monday can be back and shoulders. Tuesday can be chest, biceps, triceps. Friday can be legs or explosion. Usually I do take time out of my week to work out because I know that coronavirus has limited us from going to school and being able to work out at school. So me being able to be home and having a place to train is definitely a positive vibe on my end. Also, I do take time to go into the field and work on my speed, work on routes, hitting that bag, working on blocking as well. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Great. And Zaire, a few more questions for you before we wrap up. If let's just say you do get that big check from a professional football team, and you were able to give a little bit to maybe one particular charity. Is there maybe one charity that you think that you would give back to?
I don't necessarily have a charity that I'll give back to, but one thing I do give back to is the homeless and helping my community as far as feeding the homeless and giving people that need shelter, clothing. Also just feeding them because we don't know what they would do with the money if we gave them money. We don't know if they're going to buy crack if they were addicted to that drug. I just feel as though if we're giving them the less fortunate food that they're not able to eat, where we can make it happen, that we can help them eat and give them shelter and give them clothes and things of that nature.
Cool. And is there maybe like one particular play that's just really sticks out throughout your career that you're willing to share?
Play. It was one play against Fairmont State my past junior year. My quarterback Chris Brim, he lobbed up a ball that I didn't think he would lob up to me because I never really ran a fade ball with him in the game until this game, and he trusted me and he threw the ball up, and in that moment I was caught up. I didn't have a good release off the ball with the corner that was guarding me. I released inside, got back outside, and I threw him off me a little bit. And when I seen the ball was up in the air, I went up and grabbed it. And the safety came to try to help, and I jumped over. I had not jumped over, but jumped up, and I caught the ball over two of those guys, the cornerback and the safety, and that was probably one of the biggest plays I've ever made in my life.
Great. So I mean, it sounds like you are really a big part of like the team as a whole. You're part of the passing game. You're part of the run game as a blocker. You're part of special teams in really many facets. Zaire, before we go, tell me why you play football.
My why is my family. Me being able to be the first kid in my mom's side and my dad's side to keep going with my dream and being able to show other people in my family, as far as kids, cousins, brothers, sisters, that if you have something that you want to do it. Don't let anyone hold you back from it. Even if they say you can't do it, don't ever let anyone say that you can't do something. And that's my why.
And give me your last pitch to a professional football team, like maybe about 30 seconds as to why they should draft you, sign you, bring you into their team. What do you really bring as a teammate?
Positive vibes is one. As far as me being on the field, I'm always ready to learn anything new. If I didn't know something that I need to know, I'm willing to put my mind to it and be able to get it done, get the job done. That's also another thing that I have accountable for a professional team. I hold myself accountable at all times as far as me not doing what I said I was going to do. I hold myself accountable as far as that. And also being able to listen is one thing. That is one big thing that I feel like a lot of people lacking is just listening to what other people have to say as far as them being there before you were there and you not trying to know it all. So that's a lot of what I have for the NFL teams.
Well, great. I mean, it sounds like you're very willing to just get into a professional team and just take that and learn whatever it is that you can. I mean, again, like we had said before, if you come in as a long snapper, you can do that, and you can also be a part of the receiving game as well as being a good sound blocker as a tight end. So again, you bring really the whole package as a tight end, and I hope that professional teams are able to see that. Zaire, really appreciate your time. Um, this is Zaire Mitchell. He's a tight end out of Notre Dame College. He's one of the top tight ends at the small school level. Check him out. Have great things happen at Notre Dame College. Very sound offense there. Thanks a lot for your time, Zaire.
Appreciate it. Thank you.